Okay, it is time for Chumley and his run for Battle City. His opponent in this one is none other than Seeker, the Exodia summoning camp strategy annoyance. I think it's the best way to describe him. Infinitrack, Drag, Shovel. Infinitrack, is that another archetype? Probably, so I did get through the comments at the time of recording of this. So other topics to talk about while we watch this one. Who watched Monday Night Raw? Because it was in England, it started at like 3 in the morning over here, so I watched it well after it had finished. And me being in a moment of non-thinking, I decided to go on social media, and I had I only had one spoiler, and it was Jimmy Uso getting bludgeoned up by Gunther. So it was a bit of a bummer, but I still watched the whole thing. John Cena, man, he is just so good on the mic. Love him or hate him, like, you can't knock John Cena's mic skills. Like, he absolutely buried Cody Rhodes again. So, oh man, I hope Cena wins at Mania. I really do. The tag match, the Intercontinental story developing with Bron Breakker, Penta, Dom and Finn. Judgment Day actually got a win for a change. I reckon when I first seen him in ring, I didn't think much of Dominic Mysterio, but now, like, it just wouldn't be the same without him. Dominic Mysterio is one of the most entertaining guys they have on the roster right now. Like, every time they are backstage or they are in ring, like, Dominic Mysterio, like, all eyes are on him, and like, he is a fantastic heel. And so Bron Breakker accidentally, well, if you haven't watched Monday Night Raw, okay, I'll put it out there, spoiler alert. But yes, Bron Breakker did accidentally spear Penta, so obviously there's going to be something happening with those two, be it probably at Mania. Do you reckon it could be a fatal four-way at Mania? Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, Penta, and Bron Breakker. Then again, if there's a fatal four-way, I mean, there's already a triple threat for the women's match. I guess that doesn't really matter. It's just a fatal four-way could be really good for that Intercontinental title, though. I reckon they should put it on Dom, because that will really just irk Finn Balor that Dominic Mysterio has the title and Finn doesn't. They got to make that happen. That'd be hilarious. And there was some backstage stuff with Chad Gable as well. I really like Chad Gable as well. Again, plays heel really good. But, dare I say, just underused. His in-ring abilities are just absolutely insane. Like, he's the modern-day Kurt Angle. It's just he doesn't have the accolades or the titles. All right, Des Koala flipped up, so that'll do 1,600 points of damage to Seeker. And Chum plays down another Des Koala. He got the benefit of Cup of Vase. And, oh, Wild Nature's Release. So now we've got a big, strong Des Koala. And Tree Otter is doing damage here as well. It's powered up Vampiric Koala again, so 2,800 to 2,900. Looking to break down those defenses of Seeker. And of course, Liv Morgan was also stirring the pot backstage as well between between Dom and Finn as well. Cody and Cena's promo at the start was great as well. And then we saw Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate return. Tyler Bate hasn't been in action for ages. I think he like Terry's ACL or something, I think. But that would have been good for Pete Dunne as well to come back to England as well and do a show. And then of course there was Gunther and Jimmy Uso, and like, we don't see stuff that sort of like full on from WWE that much, so it's all the more special when they do something like really like somewhat confronting to watch. Obviously, it's wrestling, like they're not really beating each other up, but it's still real to me, damn it. But yeah, Gunther really did a number on Jimmy Uso and tying up Jay to the ring rope. Like, they haven't done stuff like that for a long time. I remember Randy Orton doing it to Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Of course, you know, Randy Orton didn't draw blood to Stephanie McMahon, but he RKO'd her in front of Triple H. So yeah, adding to the rivalry, the Gunther and the Jay rivalry is really good. I reckon they've done that really well. And main event, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair, obviously. The winner was supposed to face Bianca. We all knew that it was going to be a no contest match. We knew that was coming, because how else would they storyline that? But that's definitely going to be a triple threat. That's just how they come in to introduce it. Probably be revealed on Raw next week. Adam Pearce will go, you know what? Triple threat. And NXT hasn't happened yet. I reckon there's going to be a battle royal on NXT. At the end of last week's episode, everyone, like all the female wrestlers, were all sort of like yelling around Ava. All of them wanted a title shot. If I was Ava, I just would have went, battle royal. All of you in the ring, battle royal. Whoever's left can have the title shot. So I love battle royals. One of my favorite match types. And here we go. This could be it for Seeker. It's a simple match, but Chumley has played it well here. Very nice. Seeker will not be able to keep his life points here. Chum played that perfectly. And over in SmackDown, there was also Logan Paul and AJ Styles. They had a little bit of a coming together as well. So it's looking like it's going to be, there'll be Logan Paul and AJ. I reckon that will open WrestleMania. Night 1 or Night 2, whichever one. But I reckon that'll be an opening match. Logan Paul and AJ Styles. I reckon they might even open with an intercontinental title as well. Who's the United States champion right now? Oh, is it still Shinsuke? Yeah, because Shinsuke and LA Knight. Isn't Carmelo kind of floating around that as well? But Raw at the moment, if SmackDown and Raw were competitors, Raw definitely has the edge right now. Their storylines are all like edge of the seat kind of stuff. The SmackDown ones are still good, like the whole thing with Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton as a babyface isn't working as well when she was a heel. She's better as a heel, but all stumblings on the field, so anything summoned is going to go straight to defense mode. Chum flips up Nimble Mamonga. And there's Tree Otter as well. So Tree Otter will go to defense mode. However, if Seeker tries to attack it, Stumbling will actually put his... because Seeker does have a couple of monsters that can beat 100 attack, but they'll go to defense mode themselves. In terms of Bloodline, we got CM Punk, Roman, and Seth Rollins. So that's going to main event Night 1. Which, admittedly, is a little bit unusual. I mean, they're main event players, there's no doubt about that, but there's no title on the line. And what does the winner of the match get besides bragging rights? But I think we'll see some more revealed this week on SmackDown. I feel like I'm advertising for WWE. But no, I'm keen for Mania. It's only, 19 days away, something like that. Less than 3 weeks. Charcoal Impachi is gone. But still with 2200 defense Seeker here. It's just Seeker's matches are just Seeker camps, and it's up to the opponent to break through him. But planning to do some more Pokemon solo runs as well. I've done Zapdos. Again, I still need to do the commentary for it, but I want to do Articuno and Moltres. Who is the best Gen 1 bird in Gen 2 games? Same with Ho-Oh and Lugia. I think I'll do all those legendaries first. I'll do all 251 Pokemon eventually. I've got about 50 to do in Gen 1, I think, as well. Solo run of every Pokemon. It sounds crazy, but I'm definitely going to try it. So yeah, on the channel, on the Respawn 255 channel, yes, there is solo runs available already that I'd started them like a year ago, I think. Oh, there goes a nimble Momonga. Chum has to throw from his hand. He's got nothing going. He's drawn a really bad hand this time. He doesn't want to play Scapegoat because that'll just load his field and Seeker will... Well, I mean, if Chum plays Scapegoat, it's game over. Chumley will not be able to do anything. Alright, Stumbling sends Vampiric Koala to defense mode. Alright, end phase for Seeker. Oh, he's drawn Mystical Space Typhoon, so Stumbling can get removed from the field. It's just that he still doesn't really have anything to attack with. And his Vampiric Koala is only at 1800. It won't be able to get through defenses. He's going to flip one up. Oh, Witch of the Black Forest. That's not good. That'll draw Seeker and Exodia piece. Seeker has just thrown down a Monster Reborn, and he's gone for Witch of the Black Forest. Oh, this doesn't look good for Chum. Alright, onto the attack. I mean, Seeker's only through 25 cards. He's still got 25 cards in his deck. Be 24 after this, so if he has, he's definitely top-loaded on Exodia pieces. And oh, he's got it already. Damn. A quick fire Exodia in this one. Well, that will put them at 1-1. But Chum has to get a win in this last one to take these points. He wouldn't want to drop a match this early, especially to Seeker. Chum's deck isn't too bad for Seeker because of the Tree Otters. And of course, like Master of Oz as well. Even Big Koala. And Chum's these power-up cards, these beast support cards, are also pretty decent as well. Alright, second to go from Seeker. Wait, no, that was Chum that won. Oh, Chum decided to go second. You don't see that very often. Yes, it'll draw him an extra card as well early on in the match. Seeker's played Upstart Goblin to start this one off, and Card Trader. Useful card as well. Alright, Nimble Momonga is drawn. Des Koala is played face down. So maybe looking to do some life point damage with Flip Effect. Okay, now another thing in wrestling. This has really irked me as well. I was watching the latest upload of the full WCW Nitro matches. For the first 5, they went chronological order. The 6th one they've uploaded has skipped like the entire month of October 1995. And now they're in like November. They've skipped ahead like 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. I don't know if that's a mistake. Someone has uploaded the wrong episode or something, but that's really... I was enjoying watching WCW Monday Nitro in chronological order. And of course, within weeks, they've already gone and butchered it. Alright, there goes DD Trainer. The old Nitro is like pretty wacky though as well. Like, WCW was like... I don't know if anyone's seen this clip of WCW. It's actually quite hard to find clips of it, but there's this there was this backstage segment where Kevin Nash was chasing after Rey Mysterio and Conan, and as they're running, Rey Mysterio trips over a cable tray. Those little like cable guard things. You can flip them open. You can run cables through it, and you flip the little lid back, so vehicles and stuff can drive over the top of it, and it doesn't do anything to the cables. While you might think, would the cable tray be strong enough to support a car driving over it? Those things are strong, man. I've used them quite a bit in my days of doing audio and music stuff. Man, those cable trays, those things are insanely, like, they're only made out of like rubber and stuff, but no, they're durable as hell. But Rey Mysterio tripped over one of them and went ass up. So Kevin Nash I'd say Kevin Nash was running after them. He was more walking after them. Tear a quad if he ran. But like Kevin Nash is like, you know, sort of marching his way after him. Rey Mysterio and Conan like get into this car, and Kevin Nash is like behind him. So Kevin Nash like GTA steals this car that's next to it. But as Conan and Rey Mysterio were about to take off, I guess Kevin Nash was going to get in this car and chase after him. A limo pulled up, and I don't think that was meant to happen. I get the feeling that was not planned, because WCW was shot live. I reckon someone went to come in the building, they didn't clear the backstage area properly, and now Rey Mysterio and Conan can't get out. Kevin Nash is about to get in this car and drive after him, but he's standing there, and then he realizes that the cars like that Conan and Rey are in is still there, and they're not moving, so he has to improvise. Rey Mysterio jumps out the back of this vehicle and like sort of gets in and sort of jumps over Conan, who's in the driver's seat. It was like a two-seater, sort of like a van ute kind of thing. Conan gets out and goes to grab this bag out of the back. He doesn't put it in park, and it starts to roll back. And like the door's still open, and it like nearly runs Conan over. And then Kevin Nash is just like beating up Conan. It was absolutely wild, and I don't think that was meant to happen, but I think it might have been it was when Rey Mysterio had his mask off. So it was what, like 99, 2000, something like that. But oh man, it was wild. I mean, WCW got pretty chaotic in its final couple of years. But nah, I was enjoying watching it in chronological order, and they've gone and butchered it. Alright, Des Koala flipped up, that'll do 2000. And Seeker's running out of life points here. Doesn't look like he may have drawn a few Exodia pieces here, because he hasn't really played anything else, and Seeker can't sacrifice these Exodia pieces. And oh, look at this, a big march of animals. Oh, that's a lot of attack power. That is a lot of attack power. Nature's Wild Release. Oh, 3900. Oh, Tree Otter. Oh, 4900 on Des Koala. Tell you what, that's one scary looking drop bear. Supply Squad activates. Would have been funny if Seeker drew the last piece of Exodia there. 4900, and Chumley picks up a win in absolute style. Well done, Chum. He has gone 4-0, I think. So a good start for Chum for his Battle City run. Next, he would have Ishizu, I believe. So, well, thanks everybody for tuning in. And up next, we do have an Archetype one. I will decide which Archetype I think because I'm going to play that one against the AI. Thanks everyone for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.